You're watching Prime News at 7. Your news now.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time to get involved. Each week we feature a local nonprofit organization to show you what they're doing for the community and how you can help. Today we're talking to the Austin Hatcher Foundation for Pediatric Cancer. We have Amy, Joe, and Samantha here to tell us a little bit more about the organization. Thanks for coming on.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
So how did you start the organization?
So back in 2006, my husband and I had our firstborn child, and prior to having a child, we actually, through motorsports, my husband used to race professionally in a car series called the World Challenge, and we, through that racing, actually raised money for pediatric cancer. So ironically, our firstborn child was born and unfortunately was at 7 weeks old diagnosed with an extremely rare form of childhood cancer. From that, we were, instead of on the side of raising money, we were now a patient, and we saw all these different devastation that comes with a cancer diagnosis. And unfortunately, our son, Austin Hatcher, didn't make it. But the survival rate of pediatric cancer has increased, and that's where we wanted to form this organization to bridge the gap of services that are not being met across the country. So we don't treat the actual cancer like chemo, radiation. What we do is we treat the effects that come from a cancer diagnosis on the child with cancer, their siblings, and their parents. So.
And what type of services does the foundation offer kids with cancer and their families?
I'll keep going. So we have 4 major divisions under our umbrella of the Austin Hatcher Foundation. One is our psycho-oncology, which is anything having to do with educational, social aspect of the child dealing with cancer and the deficits that they have, the siblings who might feel neglected. Unintentionally, of course, parents have no intention of doing that, but that child takes so much time and extra attention. And then, of course, parents, let alone marriage being a hard situation, you bring in an illness like this, and you know it takes its toll. So in our psycho-oncology division, we do all those types of things, psychotherapy. We have our healthy lifestyle education program where we're in the schools empowering young kids at a young age to be able to make healthy lifestyle choices to reduce their risk of cancer later in life. Number 3 is our industrial arts, which is our newest division that we just opened up downtown. It's where these kids are coming in and through driving simulation, driving simulators, and woodworking and working on engines, we're being able to use their fine motor skill or work on their fine motor skills, because a lot of those deficits come with chemo and radiation as well. And then I'm drawing a blank.
Diversionary therapy.
So much you can't keep track, right?
And diversionary therapy, which is a huge one we do all across the country. And what that is just a diversion. It's being able to provide a fun experience for these kids and their families together to create a bonding experience, and at the same time kind of giving them something fun to do outside of, you know, where they are in the hospital. So we have teamed up with different motorsports associations across the country, and we actually travel to different children's hospitals, bring race car drivers out, build and decorate derby cars and race them right there in the hospitals. And sometimes I don't know who has more fun, if it's the kids or the drivers. But again, we're just really trying to focus on the surviving children with cancer, and yes, it's up to 80% the survival rate, but there's so many deficits that come along with that, and just being able to embrace the family unit and walk along this journey with them.
Exactly, and these kids are already going through so much, and you know, you just want them to be kids and forget about the cancer for a little bit.
Absolutely.
And this organization does a lot for the community, so how can people volunteer with the Austin Hatcher Foundation?
So there are many ways to volunteer within the foundation. We have family programs every month, so parents our kids come to spend the day with us. We do different activities, whether it's Olympics or cookie decorating, movie night, pajama day, and we're always looking for volunteers for those, because parents get to go have their time, build on their relationship that might be affected by the cancer itself, and we spend a day with the kids, so always looking for volunteers for that. And we're also always looking for volunteers on the foundation side. So whether it's a fundraising event or in-house volunteers helping with social media and PR and graphic work, or if you like to do accounting or different things like that, any kind of help that you like to do. We're always looking for volunteers in the foundation as well. And we're looking at starting some after-school programs up. So anybody that has a kind of hobby that they like to do, whether it's teaching art or gym or yoga, whatever it may be, we always are looking for volunteers to kind of help us with that program as well.
And how can they volunteer? Who do they need to contact?
Yes, so the volunteer application is up on our website under Get Involved, as well as if they email myself, which is Samantha at hatcherfoundation.org, I can get them the information that they need to help volunteer as well.
And of course, a lot of resources are on this new website.
Yes, most definitely.
All right, thanks so much for coming on the show, ladies. We really appreciate your time. And here's Patrick with another look at your forecast.